Oh man, there is a lot going on right now, and it really is going to vastly change the way that we've seen the game so far. I mean, Eastern Europe is going to really look completely different. I think before turn maybe 350, something like that. There is, I don't see Greece and the Goths. I think they're going to collapse completely. To be honest, I really think they're going to collapse. Oh, there's a few peace deals, but none of those matter. Um, Actually, yes, one of those does. Ooh, that is bad right there. The French have pieced out, which means the Hittites have pieced out with the Greeks and the Goths. They were a turn away from taking that city over. Ouch. Ouch, that really hurts. Either way, though, that's still a city in the red that Egypt has not given Alexander a peace deal. He could roll up there and take that over for himself. He's got the units. Oh, man. And now they're dealing with barbarians that have popped up. The barbarians are just going to be tough, and the AI is going to want to eliminate the barbarians. And Armenia grabbing another city away from the Huns. This is crazy. The Huns might have stretched them out they might have stretched their armies out too thin, to the point where they had nothing else defending themselves. We saw that Russia tried this. Russia tried to go after the Huns. They just didn't have very much luck. And the Armenians are really showing them. Armenia was in a better place to do this, to kind of destroy. I don't know if they're going to destroy. If they keep having this much success, then they will ultimately destroy the Huns. Novgorod and Russia becoming more and more powerful within every turn, because they are really looking like they're going to take over quite a few cities here. Someone's going to try to embargo Poland. It's kind of a race. Poland's going to kind of reinforce Prussia, but I don't know if they're going to be able to defend against all of these Russian troops. Spain and the British piecing out. Bam, Lithuania will be saved, and Denmark and Greece. Denmark, Scotland, Greece, Goths. It might be up to Egypt then. It might exclusively be up to Egypt. Here goes Byzantium. Now, is anybody losing cities due to peace deals? Not really. Okay, just making sure. Yeah, no one's losing cities. Wasn't really expecting these peace deals to happen. Either way, it doesn't really matter, because they're not going to be able to peace out with Egypt. I don't think. Actually, I don't know. I shouldn't say that. I have no idea. Egypt will take the city over next turn. Bam, riflemen. And if they get some forces, they'll be able to take over. Is it Kufa? Kufa in a few turns too. They must have gotten open borders through Greece. It looks like it. I don't know if the Byzantium fleet is strong enough. They're gonna lose their privateer. They can continue to grind away at Rhodes, leaving open another city for Ramses to take potentially. I know that Ramses has good production on his side. Man, the British need to do something. British have got to take. I'm telling you, I've been saying it a lot, but they've got to take back the British Isles. They got to push Portugal out of the way or something. Still not going to enact the international games just yet. I saw that we were about 33% done with the World's Fair, so whenever the results of that show up, then I will do that, but not right now. Russia dealing with barbarians. The Umayyad still going. Boom. So we knew that was going to happen. The Greeks are going to try to take back the city. They do have a rifleman nearby. They've got a Gatling gun. Although these frigates will probably come in to help defend. These are embarked units. Jeez. Oh, man, this is a huge mess. This is a massive, massive mess. Austria is still trying to fight through Bohemian troops here. Looks like this city might go to Milan. I'm sorry, to Bavaria, which they kind of desperately need. But actually, to be honest, in the scope of things, Austria needs the city way more. Because Austria Hungary will be the only ones to stop Russia and Novgorod if they continue to invade Europe, which looks like they might be. Poland doing a good job once again defending Prussia. Prussia is just bad. This is the second time. I don't know. This is only the second time, but man, Prussia has just been really, really bad both times I've used them. I mean, it was a while ago. The last time I used them, it was the Best of Mods AI only series. They were at one city. Maybe they just got unlucky with the spot that they were in, but still, it was kind of the same thing. I mean, they haven't even built troops yet. It's not a bad city. It's 17 population. So I guess the same goes for Lithuania. Lithuania played much better in the previous European campaign, though. Much, much better. That's right. The Goths are still at war with Novgorod, so they're going to set their sights there. The Huns, even though they're being sieged out by Armenia, they're still going after the offensive. Oh, Attila, you are messing up. Is there enough to take the city over now? 39 city defense? I don't know. I don't know. If Armenia is lucky, well, the Hittites have lost a lot of troops. Umayyad's not going to invade. The Assyrians are too weak. The Sumer are too weak and in a bad place. The Armenians will be safe, and they could continue to lose a lot of troops, and they'll hold on to this stuff. Get this all to integrate back in their empire. I think they could do that. The Armenians could really rise up. Rhodes, Rhodes is not going to fall. And here comes Egypt, but Egypt did lose the riflemen. No one's going to, Alexander's not going to be able to take this city back just yet. Armenia's denounced Portugal. That's weird. Who doesn't like Portugal? What's Portugal doing? Portugal's not doing anything. That's the problem, is that Portugal is not doing anything. The Vandals denounced Spain. We'll probably check over the info addicts in the next video, by the way. I'm thinking it will probably be... I'm thinking the next video. More than likely. Also, keep in mind that the Great Wall is slowly becoming... I think it's almost insignificant now. Dynamite is upcoming. I know that we only see cannon units, but we're very, very close, I think, to seeing the first artillery weapon probably designed at some point, which will obviously change even more. So, bam, Armenia's going to take their 4th Hunnic city away. Now, who is the Armenians allied to the Netherlands? I don't know if that is a strong enough ally, although these are big cities. Brussels, Amsterdam, Rotterdam. Those are big population cities. So it might be enough if Armenia is the wide one. Austria now beginning their siege. Let's see, what is this? This is their Dragoon. What is that? Is that their unique unit? Is that... Oh, I didn't really realize that. I had no idea. Papal State kind of staying quiet, even though I think that they could be really, really using the advantage. This coalition could be to their advantage. Oh, whoa. So, Constantinople's under attack. I don't remember if the French had declared war on Byzantium. I think they must have. Ooh, if the Hittites were to grab this city, that would be big. If it goes to the Goths, then ultimately they're still a power. I think that this could give Alexander and the Gothic Empire a lot more power back. Certainly a lot more power back. I don't even know if the Hittites are after the city, though. We'll see. Dang. Yeah, but obviously that would be a huge, huge loss for, first of all, Byzantium. But not only that, if Byzantium falls here, Sweden is pieced out. I just want to confirm this. Yeah, so that's Babylon, Norway. Byzantium's allied to Bohemia. That'd be really, really bad for Bohemia. Bohemia right here in the middle of Europe, already kind of under siege and not doing so well. I think that Bohemia will get crushed if they lose Byzantium. They really just won't have the military forces, I think. Because I think the AI calculates both team members' military. I think, but I actually don't know about that. Sometimes I think that, and sometimes I think, no, that can't happen. That can't be happening. Nobody going after Prague. Actually, smart of Armenia just letting Bohemia try their best to take troops. Oh my gosh, and I cannot believe Prussia still has not been taken over. Still. Not even by the most powerful empire. Prussia cannot be taken over. So hey, they might not have military units, but their city is just so hard to take. That's the thing. Yeah, Armenia didn't take this back. It must be now. Yeah, so they'll take this over, and there's another city right there next to it. So, boom. Boom, boom. We could see the Huns at 5 cities after this. These are 3 really good cities, but still. Bam, and they've already moved on. Thing is, though, how far will the Armenians go into this war? That's the thing. Someone might come up from behind them, like the Assyrians, I guess. The Hittites are distracted. The Hittites are, for the most part, distracted, so I don't think they're going to turn their side. I don't even know if the Hittites are at war with Byzantium. I don't remember seeing that. This could go to the Goths, I guess. Yeah, I think the Goths will take it back. There's a cannon unit here. Oh yeah, that's going to the Goths because I think they're the first to process their turn out of all 3 cities. I don't even know if the Hittites are at war with Byzantium. If they're, doesn't matter though if they are. So that's still a big pickup for the Goths if they hold. Oh, but Novgorod's coming in after them still. Novgorod will have a lot more luck, I think, attacking this Gothic city than, honestly, than the Prussian capital. Because Poland is continuing to defend. That's the thing. Who's at war with Munich? With Bavaria? I don't know. Which means Bavaria is going to have to retreat from Bohemia, which might be good for Hungary and Austria. I don't even know why they're having so much trouble taking over the city, to be honest. Maybe they're trying to clean out the units behind them or what? Ooh, okay, so Assyria Milan. Milan is joining the war for Bavaria. Ouch. Yep, so that's going to really hurt Bavaria. That's going to hurt them a lot. Poland, Sweden piecing out. Poland, Bavaria, and Prussia. That doesn't mean anything. Anything else that I missed? No, nothing. Ooh, Bavaria's in a tough spot. Very tough spot. I think that a lot of people are noticing Attila fall in the east, so everyone's kind of starting to invade Bavaria at this point. Austria just needs to stay focused. Stay focused, my friend, or else you're going to mess this whole thing up. Then maybe this won't... Oh, Byzantium went first. I see you. Well, I don't know who's going to go to. I still don't know who this is going to go to. The French and the Hittites have declared war on Assyria. Which at the same time, let's not forget, and Egypt's keeping this city down in strength. Very smart move there. Just have to move a melee unit nearby, and they'll take that city over. France and Milan. That might be interesting. That's actually going to slow down Milan's success. If they, with... Potentially, it might. I actually don't know. Wow, France has really done a good job at rebuilding, haven't they? I think they have. Okay, but anyways, this is huge, though. This is very big. If Constantinople, depending on who this falls to, which it could be the Hittites, I believe Byzantium goes first, but I don't know who they're going to attack. I mean, the Hittites would have a cannon and a rifleman attack. I don't know why they're not using the frigate. We've got Assyria and Babylon, so the Middle East is broken out into another big war. Ooh, no one's going to take over Kufa because that frigate's about to fall here. Who'd you attack? You decided to attack the Goths. You know, if the Hittites used this frigate, they'd probably be able to take it over, but they're not going to. Actually, I think the Goths process first. Never mind. So, the Goths will take this back. Big conflict going to go down here, which actually helps out Armenia tremendously. The fact that these guys are all at war with each other. That's a huge win for Armenia and the Netherlands. And they've kind of begun the siege, but they're still having a tough time, I think, figuring out the strategy here. Very close to taking this over. Although if they take that over and then Austria declares war on Bavaria, which I think is really likely, then it's going to be a little bit different. Bohemia is in a tough spot. How about Russia, Novgorod? How are they doing? Novgorod really pressing forward into Gothic territory. Ooh, yes. They better be careful. The Huns don't even care that they're being destroyed back in the east. Wow. That is huge. That is huge. Because that means that the Goths just wasted a whole bunch of time trying to take over Constantinople, which was honestly, in my theory, it was worth it. In my personal opinion, that was worth it because this is such a crucial city for these two, this alliance to have. But because they wasted that time doing it, they lost a lot of units doing it. That's it. I think that's the final nail in the coffin. Even though they're still going to hold on to their territory for a little bit longer, that right there will, I think, is the ultimate end to the empire. Because now the Hittites have this, they will probably not be able to, well, the Hittites really need to continue to rebuild, but it's crazy to see all of a sudden we have the Armenians and the Hittites in the Middle East start to really grow in strength. If they stay cool with each other, that might lead to a very interesting invasion of Europe between both of them together. If they stay cool with each other, which is unlikely, to be honest. I think they might end up going to war. Russia's adopted autocracy. Interesting move there. And that is it. We need to keep an eye. This is big too, though. We need to keep an eye on this area. So will Bavaria be able to take over this city before Munich falls? I mean, even the Netherlands are doing pretty well, too. Armenia and the Netherlands. Kind of coming out of nowhere. Keep forgetting that Spain settled Iceland. That's why they should get the win, right? Spain and Britain should get the win because they settled Iceland? I don't know. Let me see if Armenia is able to kind of focus. Yep, they're focused now. And what's Bohemia going to do in the Adriatic Sea? This is going to be close. Actually, you know what? Hungary might be able to steal this away. No, they won't because they can't use the infrastructure. So, actually, if this unit gets destroyed, Hungary could walk in. This is their former city, I believe. I believe it is. Any peace deals? Anything? Notice that no one's piecing out really with Greece or the Goths. I think they all can see why they shouldn't. Okay, I just want to see the results here. Also, is Egypt still invading? No, they're done. There's a privateer. They might be able to walk up in there. Take the city back. Which that would really hurt the Hittites, honestly. If they have a new border with Egypt. That's something that they really need to avoid, for sure. They really shouldn't be getting into a conflict between that civ. In terms of score, what's it looking like? They're still in third place, surprisingly. Then it's Egypt and the Moors. Vandals, France and the Hittites. Yeah, I mean that was a big pickup for them. Sixth place now is the Netherlands and Armenia. And that's not that shocking. And they'll probably rise even more, to be honest. If they take over maybe one more city from the Huns. But I don't know. It's going to be close. Novgorod will really have a lot of success, I think, in northern Gothic territory. What happened here? So I think Bavaria's turn is coming up. Austria might be slowing down a little bit. Bam. There goes Bavaria. So they took that over. Very interesting. Anyways, guys, looks like I'm going to have to stop right there. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.